Okay guys, we're going to show you how to access the Zoom Cloud Meeting app, how to download it on your phone and set up a profile. We're going to begin by opening our App Store and searching the word Zoom, Z-O-O-M. What you'll see pop up at the top should be a white camera on a blue app background called Zoom Cloud Meetings. We're going to download that. Now, if you haven't downloaded this app before, you're going to have to insert your Apple password. If you don't have your Apple password, you may have to reset that password before you can download this. But if you've downloaded it before, it should download right away onto your phone. And this is a good way to access this classroom. It's very portable, and all of us normally have our phones on us. So we're going to open up this Zoom app here and take a look at the home screen, which is going to give us a few options: join a meeting, sign up, or sign in. So we're going to click sign up here, and you'll see it's asking us for some information: an email address, our first name, our last name, and then a little button for us to agree to their terms of service. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'll begin by entering my email address. Now, this is a dummy address for me, so please don't try to contact me through this. I will more than likely never see the email if you do. I just am using this for this purpose, to create an account so I can show you how. I'm going to put in my first name, my last name, and I'm going to agree to the terms of service. Now, you see it says it's going to send me a confirmation email, so I'm going to hit OK and go to my email app on my phone where I'm going to check for this email. So I'm going to pull up my email app and switch to the correct email. And what I'm going to do is refresh my emails to see if it has popped up. Now, you'll see a group at the top called Promotions. More than likely, Gmail may sort this into a number of different groups in your email. But there it is, Zoom, activate your Zoom account. I hit Activate Account, and it's going to open this up to the Zoom website. Now, you'll notice here that it's got my information, but what it's asking me to do is set up a password, which is going to be important for you accessing your account in the app in just a few minutes. And so I'm going to create a password, but you'll notice the stipulations below. It must have 8 characters, must have 1 letter, 1 number, and have both uppercase and lowercase characters. And you'll notice as I fill that password in, the stipulations will turn green when I've met them. So I'm going to hit continue, and it sets up my account. Now, there's no need for you to do anything beyond this. You don't need to invite colleagues or test a meeting, because we're going to set all that up for you. All you need to do is open the app again, hit sign in on the bottom right, because you've already created an account, and then just insert your email address and your password. Now, this is the way to do it on an app. We're going to show you in just a moment how to do it on a desktop if you want to do it that way. But if I had to guess, I would think the phone will be the easiest way for you to access this. So you just put in your email and your password and hit sign in, and you will be ready to go. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to see how to access Zoom through your desktop or your laptop. So let's pull up Google and just search Zoom, Z-O-O-M, and the first website that should pop up will be zoom.us or zoom.us, which is just a video conferencing, web conferencing interface that we're going to use for our Bible class. So once we've searched that, we're going to click on that Zoom web page, and it takes us to their home page of their website. Now, you'll see a lot of things on this home page, but what I really want you to pay attention to is that orange button down on the left-hand side that says sign up for free. Again, this is a free resource for you to use, and I hope it helps us to spend some time actually seeing each other versus just watching these YouTube videos. So I'm going to click up sign up for free, and I'm going to enter my email address. Now, again, I'm just using a dummy address. If you try to contact me through this address, you will not get a reply from me. So I'm going to plug that in, hit sign up, and it's going to give me the same prompt that the app did. It's going to say that they sent an email to joshua.posey@faulkner.edu, and in that email will be a confirmation link so that I can begin to use Zoom. And this is exactly how it functioned when we did the app. So we're going to pull up our email, and look right there at the top is that email from Zoom. Please activate your Zoom account. So I'm going to click on that email, and it's going to open up and give me a blue link to click on for me to activate my account. And so I'm going to go down here to this email, find that activate account button, and I'm going to click on it. Notice that it says you're activating your account by clicking this button, but it's also verifying your email address. So it's verifying you're a real person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the same information that I had to with the app, my first name, last name, and then it's going to have me create a password to go in with this account, which is going to help me, of course, when I come to meet on Wednesday night. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to fill in my information so that it knows who I am, and so that other people, this is really important because other people will see this when you sign in. The first name and last name you give here will be the name that pops up under your video on Wednesday night when we're having our Bible study. So I'm just going to fill in my information, Joshua Posey. Now what you're going to see here is that when I put in this password, it actually was too simple, and it kicked me out and made me choose a different password. But just like in the app, this password has the same prompts below it. It must be 8 characters, must have at least 1 letter, 1 number, and there must be uppercase and lowercase characters. So I'm going to put that password in. I'm going to confirm it by re-entering the same password below, and I'm going to hit continue. Now, you'll see that nothing's really happening when I hit continue. And so I'm going to go up here, and it tells me that my password was too easy to guess, so I needed to try another one, which is really reassuring for them to put that in there so that we could make sure our accounts are safe and that our identities are not being infringed upon. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to erase that password, and I'm going to try and put in something a little more complicated. But notice this time, as I put in this password, how the prompts underneath it, the requirements for the password, how they go from red to green when I fulfill each one. So 1 letter has been entered, an uppercase and a lowercase character has been entered, numbers have been entered, and it must have at least 8 characters. So I'm going to punch this password in, kind of a long one this time so it doesn't tell me it's too simple. And I am into Zoom. Now, again, this is the same thing the app did. You don't have to invite colleagues. You don't have to do anything like that. You can search around and look through the drop-down menus of what they offer and things like that. But mainly what I would suggest for you to do is just take your mouse and go back up here to this big blue Zoom on the top left. Click on it, and it will take you back to the home page. And that's how you create an account. Once you've done this, you have an account ready, and you can access our class on Wednesday night. Now, we're going to send out an email telling you how to do that, so hopefully that will be informative, and this will be very easy for us to use. Thank you all for listening. I hope this has been helpful.